We're going to do something with some gunmetal stickles. Open these guys up here. And we're going to just do some really cute little designs in dotted form. If one blurts too much, just wipe it off. They clear off pretty easily from the pumpkin. Okay, so I'm turning on my Gypsy because for my big pumpkin, I want to do a message that says Harvest Welcome, and I want to use the Gypsy font. So I'm going to show that to you, and we'll have some fun with this as well. Okay, so my little welcome screen came up. I just have to hit my Cricut. It's going to load the application. Hit New. (12 by 12). I'm going to come to my fonts window. Hopefully you can see this okay. It's on Gypsy Wanderings. I'm going to hit that, and I'm going to hit my Gypsy font. The weld button is this little button right here. When it's white, it's off. When it's all yellow, it's on, and you can do half white and half yellow for a mix of things. So I'm going to drag my letters into each other so that they're barely touching, so that they will cut out as one word. I may twist and turn letters a little bit along the way. I'll have to see what I think. Harvest, and then we'll come down here and select our W. And these are on, I believe, 1-inch size letters. I didn't double check that, which I probably should have. They're all welded together. You can make sure everything's grouped by hitting this little guy here, and they should all be selected together. Going back and forth to my advanced. Now this little eyeball here is the preview, and anything that is gray will not cut, and they will have welded letters together. It's thinking about showing me the preview right now. Perfect. It's exactly what I want it to be. So now I'm just going to go hook this up to my Cricut machine, which is over there, and I will come back and show you the cutout project. I'm going to use grunge paper for this, so keep watching. Okay, so I got everything all cut out on my grunge board. Grunge paper. I still want to call it grunge board. And I decided to go ahead and cut out a couple leaves and a couple pumpkins. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'm sure we'll come up with something cute. They pop out really well. You don't have to worry about it ripping or tearing. It's really wonderful stuff. So you can just work with it, do what you need to do. Okay, so I got my Harvest Welcome to all punch out for me. Now what I want to do is grab some of my Tim Holtz Distress ink in Spice Marmalade. And I'm grabbing one of my sponge brushes that I love oh so much. I'm going to ink it up real good, and I'm just going to ink up my Harvest Welcome. You know what? I can even just do it like this because this is so much here. It'll be thicker in some areas and not so much in others, and that's fine when I just blab it on. Alright, and I'm going to do the same thing with my pumpkins that I cut out. Leave the leaves separate. Get a real nice distressed look. We want to mix a few colors together, and the more colors you add into this, the more dimension you're going to get. And I'm going to take the walnut stain, And I'm going to use my brush for this. And I'm just going to blend it in around the outer edges. Some of the marmalade is still a little wet, so it'll smear some, which is fine. So I'm just using the walnut. It's called walnut stain. I'm just using it on some of the edges. I'm not covering it all the way through. So just kind of pick and choose where you want it. You don't even have to use these colors. You can use anything you so desire. I felt like it fit really well with the theme I was looking to go for. Isn't that a cool effect? It's really unlike anything I've ever seen before. Alright, now I'm going to take my big pumpkins and my leaves, and I'm going to grab my Cuttlebug machine. Set these aside here. Divine Swirls embossing plate. I'm going to just place my pumpkin inside a swirl that I like, and my leaf as well. Well, why don't we take a little pumpkin here? Another one there. We can even add another leaf if we want. Alright. Placing them between my A plate, B plate, folder, B plate. Crank it through. Easy as pie. Look at that cool look. These are awesome. They turn out so amazing. Now we can grab my worn lipstick color, which I like a lot as well. Grab some of that color and swipe it over top of the emboss, if we want, on random leaves. If you want it to go on there, you can. If not, totally your preference. I just like adding that whole other dimension of color. And we're going to grab our little safety pin here that I use for everything. I'm going to poke some holes into my one pumpkin. I'm making a little charm out of him. And I'll just feed my little wire through. And if I want, I can just tie him right around the stem of my pumpkin. And just twisty him. And then you can cut off the little excess, not needed. You can do multiple punch through in different areas. Cut some floral wire. Okay, so there's my little charms on my outside of my pumpkin. And now I'm going to take my Harvest Welcome and I'm going to run it through my Xyron. Now I have a beautiful Harvest Welcome pumpkin all ready to decorate my home for the fall. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I have the wonderful contact page now up at the new AboveRubyStudio.com, and I hope to see you for winning some more fantastic prizes this week. Talk to you later. Bye.